As you guys, I just logged in and Spider-Man is throwing down a ton of pins. Anyway, I thought let's stream right away because maybe he'll destroy them all. I gotta grab some water really. Hopefully notifications go out to you gamers. Did just finish an hour stream, so who knows. But for VOD gamers, hello. Appreciate you watching the VOD. For context, I woke up today at 7 in the morning, so I only got maybe 5 hours sleep. So pardon me for my energy tonight. Hey Gotten, what up? Yeah, if you guys want like a big old pin party, I mean, get in here. Hey Nick, can you start playing Donkey Kong? Yeah, I'll stop the stream right now and just go right back to Donkey Kong. I wish, but it's being a dad gamer and having less time to game has made me appreciate games more, I think. Like, not to say that I wouldn't enjoy blazing through DK and just playing it non-stop, but it's good to take a break so that I can get better perspective and just kind of, you know, it's been a lot of fun just taking it more easy. Anyways, hey Ghosty, hey Kitsune. We do still got drops. I should be able to get the dragon today, the stupid event dragon. We shall see. I'm surprised this many pins can still spawn. Oh, some of them are starting to despawn. I am left clicking, but it's not working. So there's a limit on the amount of pins that you can put in a club now. And when you go over that limit, it starts despawning them. Unfortunately. So I don't want him to waste more pins. My frames! Do you regret playing Death Stranding 2? No. No. Oh, just because it was a big chunk of my time? No. Because the experience that I got from playing a game like that, I think far outweigh the negative. Because while I didn't really necessarily like the gameplay, I enjoyed the story enough. And most of all for me, like what I've been experimenting with this year is just trying games that I otherwise wouldn't be into. And so playing Death Stranding has allowed me to appreciate just, I don't know, like how weird it is and just kind of a better perspective on like, why are other people calling this their game of the year and stuff? And it's like, I understand why. It's not my personal game of the year. I think that that game had a lot of problems with it, but you know, like that's kind of the positive to take from it is, will I end up experimenting with another game that's outside of my wheelhouse if it's going to end up being 40 plus hours? No, probably not. I don't think I'll do something like that again. Or rather, if I did play a game like that again, I don't think that I would speed run through it like I did in a couple days, you know? Hey, Grim. Anyway, thanks for the pins, man. My personal game of the year is Night Rain. Nice, man. Yeah, I like, that's the thing, like, I don't know. For me, like, how do I put this? Looking at myself from the third person, I got pretty, like, frustrated, or not frustrated, frustrated is the wrong word, but, like, I was pretty mocking about, like, why did Astrobot win Game of the Year? Why was Black Myth Wukong even nominated kind of thing? And there's a point to that, but I feel like if it came off as mean-spirited, and that's never my intention. And so that's kind of what I've been trying to like graft within myself is to just be more open to the idea of like, just because it's not my opinion doesn't mean it's wrong. You know what I mean? Just positive vibes all around, because otherwise the internet as a whole is just, it's too negative, man. Like my videos, okay, a little bit of a rant here. My videos have always been about like, hey, life kind of sucks sometimes, so let's all chill together and just have fun, right? But now it's gotten to the point where even the internet is starting to get like really toxic, like so much more than ever before, because the average dumbass is like on the internet and, spouting all their garbage. Just look at all the negativity around the Switch 2. People are pissed that that thing is successful, despite the fact that it being successful means that those people are the small minority. They're just the loudest. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to adopt, is just, okay, I'm just gonna like push those people over there and we're just gonna have fun over here. Like there's no wrong answers, Kind of the same as my philosophy with, which class should I main in Trove? It's like, whichever one you hell want, Anyways, long-winded answer, but yeah, I keep forgetting that Grounded 2 is actually coming out like in a week or something ridiculous. I don't know if I'll get the chance to play it, let alone like, I would only ever want to play it with my homies, but I don't think that I'm gonna get the chance. I rarely get to play with my homies in the first place nowadays with baby Leon. But I'm curious to like hear from people about Grounded 2, and I'm not saying, never say never, because the game still looks awesome. I loved Grounded 1. Hey, Logs. Okay, what are we at for time? Only a couple minutes, actually. So let's just do some cake dungeons while we wait for the pin god to show up. Actually, you know what? I need to craft some more stuff. The only game that could top Night Rain for me is if Silk Song came out. Nice. Yeah, so I mentioned this in my Donkey Kong stream a moment ago, but I've been experimenting with this idea. I'm still working on it. I'm still writing it and getting out the kinks, but I'm thinking that for this year's Game of the Year awards, like for my own and not Jeff Keighley's house, because that one's just going to be a train wreck, but it'll be fun to react to and make fun of it. But I'm thinking that for my like Game of the Year, I might experiment with just a tier list for the top games that I play this year, kind of thing. Because I don't know, like for me, I think that makes a lot more sense to just have a tier list of like, okay, I enjoyed this game, but it's not S tier for this year, kind of thing, Instead of, oh, I picked 20 games and now I have to put them in a different ranking system, even though this one's a first-person shooter and this one's a stealth game, like. But I didn't want to, I didn't think that it would make sense for me to do something like the official Game Awards where I have different categories for different games and then, oh, this one wins, this one doesn't win. Because frankly speaking, I don't play that many games within specific subgenres, so. How many of these do I need? Anyway, it's all just like stuff up in the air that I'm gonna be trying out. Let's start with 30. I don't think that's gonna be enough. I did try Expedition 33. I've come to the conclusion that I now hate JRPGs. I found that game so boring, dude. Like, I'm glad people are enjoying it, but for me, it was like, I just, oh my god. I couldn't get into it. I tried. I played for like maybe an hour and a half, and then I made the video for members only because it was like, I don't know, I couldn't help but like make fun of it just because it was like, I didn't like it. The music was pretty fire. I'll say that much. But JRPGs just don't click with me, man. Nothing tops Mario RPG for me. Like, that game is just so fast paced and respects your time in a way that other JRPGs don't. But I'm also a biased Nintendo fan, so Hey, Blot. Where can I find Fabio Fay La Fearsome? Who? Yeah, like it's a JRPG and it's turn-based. And the main thing for me was like, oh, they want me to farm like 5 enemies by doing the same battle over and over again. Just attack this enemy in this order, you know, and just grind XP. And then I ended up fighting a boss, the first boss of the game, and then I died like right at the end. So it was like, okay, let me just fight it again, but this time I'll just like block a little bit more. And then I won. And it was like not interesting, not engaging, not fun for me. The positive karma quest. Is it the Kung Fu martial arts guy in the hub, I think? Sorry, it's been a little while, but I think he just pops up, if I'm not mistaken. How many fragments did I need? I just got 5 right there, GG. Let me find out. I think I was at 48. So if I got like 50, we'd be fine. Hey, Spade. Oh, 77. Oh my god, okay. Let's see. Hey, Goofball. Is there going to be a phase 4 of the event? I don't know. I think they're not going to have a phase 4 because it's just going to be this extended and then Luxian's going to come back. So I think that's why there's not technically a phase 4. No, this isn't the Shadow Tower. This is like a special event boss that spawns in the hub. Okay, 77. Math. So like, no, Luxian's gonna come next week because he hasn't come for July yet, right? So I think that's why like the phase 4 is slowing down so that we can tackle Luxian while still balancing the event. 92. Okay, let's see. I want to be as cheap as possible here. 10. Yeah, one sec, guys. Oh my god, oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to craft a lot more. I didn't know I needed that many. Gross. Do you know if the Yalaganda will have a walking effect? Nope, because it used to. The OG Yabaki, I remember seeing Avram on it, and it was just Gonda with purple blocks. And then for whatever reason, they changed it into a stupid laser mount. I don't know why. Bro, they should let you craft the resources in there. That's annoying. Hey, Woba. Also, hi to anyone else I didn't say hello to. Let's see. So if it's at 9, I might need 20. Oh. Golden souls, my precious golden souls. Whichever stupid dev removed them from my inventory. Curse you. I'm gonna assume I have enough. I'm not really keeping track. Why am I killing it? Because maybe I can get the ally? I don't know. Oh, I'm at 99. Oh, good lord. All right. I need to craft 6 more. Hey, Coco. Yeah, there's a reason I don't use Yubaki. Because he's not that cool, man. He was back in the day. If you get the egg, you just get the dragon. Nope. You still gotta craft it with dragon coins and other garbage. You thought that they would just give you a dragon. They gave away Yabaki during the dev stream. The contest itself has that's going to conclude at the end of the month. Wait, does what have a gold variant? What are you talking about? Yeah, hopefully you get it, Spade, but I don't know how they're gonna gauge it. Like, they say it's a raffle, but I'm pretty sure they're just gonna give you Yabaki to, like, the person who spent the most. Here we go. So there's the stupid egg. And then there's the stupid dragon for 350 coins because screw it. What are dragon coins? And that's the dragon. Cool VFX and stuff. Probably reused from other dragons. It's got a stubby tail and it's pretty disgusting, but still. There you go. That's what you're working towards. Anyway. Bye, dragon. Oh, yeah. The stats on it. I think the stats on it were pretty good, if I recall. So 1 max flask capacity, and then 3% more crit hit, and then magic find. Sure, whatever. It's not a bad dragon. It's just not my favorite in terms of its style. Like, I wish it was glowing or something, or had, like, different colors on it, or I don't know. Especially when we ended up getting that other more recent dragon. Where is he? Ancestral? No. Oh, we're really close to this guy. Maybe we can grind him today too. 2 dragons in 1 day? What? That'd be pretty dope. Where's that? Where my other stupid store pack dragon, my dude? This one? No, that is a store dragon, but that's an old one. Where the heck is he? Yeah, from the Odyssey pack. Like, I don't know why I'm not seeing it. He's in here somewhere. There he is. Jesus. Like, look at this. Isn't that so much cooler? I mean, arguably you spend money for it, but it's got so much more detail to it. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, let's go find a tower and see if we can get this other dragon done. 2 dragons in 1 night. Let's get it. Oh, that doesn't count as a dragon, that guy? It's just a mount? Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, no wonder. Gross. Or it's in the store tab at the very least and not the dragon tab. That's so weird that it ended up giving dragon stats then in the first place. Yeah, I forgot that it doesn't shoot fireballs or anything. Gross. Anyway. Where do we get... Huh? Oh, Ancestral Dragon? I think... If I'm not mistaken, the Ancestral Dragons, these are all crafted ones, right? Yeah, because there's like a couple dragons that I'm missing here just because they're ridiculous. Technically, I should have been farming for their fragments throughout this event because we've still got the every bonus at once going on. So now a quick reminder, guys, we are multi-streaming and there are Twitch drops. My mastery, there you go. We're pretty close to 950. Oh, you know what I want to see? This guy finally cheap enough? He's getting there. Getting there. Ooh. Why does he have a trophy? And why are the pinata heads themselves so expensive? Man, that's got to be rare. But 8 mil for 20 mastery is still pretty gross for me. Binding Darkness is basically just in the Delves now. Hey, Diamond. Hey, Shorty. Is there stuff from login events? What? From back? Oh, are the login items still available? Yeah, good question. I think a lot of them are just thrown into Luxian's inventory now. Oh, is Moontouch really 50 mastery? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh my god, and so is the helmet too. Wait, really? Okay, I see why people are putting it for so much money. That's still way too much flux for a helmet, though. Screw it. Let's get the dumb ally. What the heck even is this? It's like a trophy slash decoration, but it's like, what is that? I finally got the Moontouch ally. Oh, did you get it as a drop? Because then, good god, GG. 7 mil for 50 mastery? No. But at least this comes with a pretty goated ally, all things considered. Because he's going to end up giving you 450 light, stability, who cares, 10% physical. So I think this is technically like the best damage ally in the game. I could be mistaken. Hey, Zeros. Crystal 5 drops from Gearcrafter Vaults at 45k. With Crystal 4 being like as low as 15k or something ridiculous. Returning to the game, 28k PR, which I do first. You should check my PR guide for 2025. It's time-stamped for 10k intervals. It's easier for me to just say that than try to recall what you should specifically go for. I'm cooked. I'm only 37k. Yeah, but you can still get C4 at least. Because C5 is pretty atrocious, like in terms of upgrade cost and everything, so. I don't know why the heads of the Pinata God cost that much. Probably just because it's rare. Because I think... Where's my bombs? I think you can get like... Do you get the head just directly off the boss, or do you get pinatas off of him that then have to have the head? Because that would make sense to the cost then. Oh, you did Somber Essence donations for the ally. Nice. Yeah, if I had the time for it, maybe I should have done that, but eh. Saw the recent vid for the dev stream, and it sounds like they are making even more excessively expansive power for no reason. Yeah, I'm assuming that the Mystic Gems are going to round out D15, because being perfectly honest, D15 and especially the depths are pretty atrocious right now for somebody like me who's not like, you know, min-maxed and using a better class. So if I could get my hands on Mystic Gems and then it actually makes like the end game more viable for me, I'd be chilling in D15 because then I can farm for the new dragons. I could start farming for the Mystic resources in the depths and maybe even do carries depending on how powerful we get. I'm not against Mystic Gems, but I do personally think that it's a little bit lame just in terms of, oh, more stats rather than a new class or something interesting. Forget the Mystic Gems, dude. I want to know what's going on with the block. Is it just going to end up being a lame new stat, or is it going to be an active ability for every character? That's what I want to know. The boss just drops the pinhead outright. Okay, cool. No, Mystic Gems, they confirmed we'll be able to upgrade our gems in, like our crystal gems into Mystic. But I'm still assuming it's going to be very cash up oriented, if not use like a higher tier of boosters or something stupid. I really don't know. I'm curious how bad they're going to make it. Have you ever seen Attack on Titan? Yeah, a little bit. I didn't really get into it. Tell you in Center North Blend for a lot of cake dungeons. Is it generally the best since they're more visible? I like going here just because, yeah, exactly. They're more visible and there's less dungeons that can spawn here. So sometimes you'll get like a really good chain of cake dungeons. Other times you don't. Lots of other people prefer going to like Geode Surface or Forbidden Spires, this one. But it's like, just pick your poison. Go for whichever one you want. I'd rather be in a world that's fun than efficient. But anyway. I'm not against the Mystic Gems either. I just want them to stop making stuff unfairly expensive in-game. Yes, I completely, wholeheartedly agree. Will we get a new biome? I'm gonna assume no, but never say never. So basically we waste 15k from Stellar to Crystal, and then however much for Crystal to Mystic. That's what I'm worried about. Because my qubits are still drained from all of the things that they keep adding to the game to drain qubits even more, and it's kind of pissing me off. There's a ship. So I hope that it's just something that we can end up like crafting, like just, you know, maybe it'll be like the crystal rings where it's just going to end up being some new resource that we can farm for, but you know they're going to monetize it, which is why I'm a little bit curious what they're going to do for it. I don't know. No, we got mystic weapons in the game. What I'm assuming they're going to do for the mystic gems, the devs have been really enjoying the whole like Luxian thing where things inflate in cost the more you craft in a day, which I hate. It's their way of being like, well, technically it's not time gated anymore. And it's like, well, technically it's still just wasting resources rather than playing slower. So is it really, can you really say it's not time gated? Because the scaling just gets so ridiculous. But I don't know. Oh, look, this guy's actually got it set up proper. Nice. Stop, please. I'm not in the lava. Thank you. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's time they rework qubits, to be honest. I don't know if they need to rework qubits. I think they need to lower the cost of everything for qubits. There's too many things that, like, they use qubits as like a scapegoat for like, oh, well, free to play needs to be able to access this. And it's like, bro, there's way too many things that require way too many qubits. Which does technically make it all time gated. So here we are, you know, back at the same problem. How do you get the Moontouched ally? Apparently you can get it extremely rarely off of the Pinata boss itself. But then otherwise, when you're doing the donations for Shadow Essence, Gold Souls, Somber Souls, there's a chance of gaining the ally from there as well. Very, very rarely. Which is why they're still like so expensive. Yeah, Dragons is also like extremely old. Like there's a lot of mechanics from the game that are just too old in my opinion. But that's okay, you know, beyond all of that stuff, like that's all kind of par for the course with Trove. I'm not really gonna complain about it just because it's like whatever. Like I said, my only gripe with Mystic is that it's just more numbers, you know? It's not like, oh, we're getting new armor on our characters or something that like visually has some sort of representation of like, oh, class abilities or something, you know? It's just, oh, cool. So if I open up this screen, my numbers will be higher. But outside of that, there's no actual like difference in gameplay. That's kind of what I hate about the idea of Mystic Gems, because let's be real, it was easy for them to do. It's a lot easier to add like power creep and stuff like that rather than just adding like a new biome or a new class or something. But new players, that's the thing, dude. So what happens with new players, funny enough, I had a couple of my homies test this. Shoutouts to Atro as well. He was the big one who pushed it. Basically, he started a new account and he speed ran through the game as fast as he could free to play. And I think he got to around like 40k PR when the game started exponentially slowing down. And then he was able to get to like 42k before the game became completely time gated. And he couldn't get stronger than that, just free to play, because he needed like hundreds of thousands of qubits from daily login quests. So, but you guys already heard the devs during their live stream. If you want dragon coins, you know, there's a pack that comes around. There's a pack that shows up in the store when Luxian's here. So that helps with. Oh, that was so bad. Free to play slows down a lot at 25k. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Like it probably cuts to half the time at 25k, and then like less than that the further you get. Never got the Balefire Dragon before my account was banned, unfortunately. In the end, qubits were too time gated. Yes. The frost boxes, I'm pretty sure, ended up getting removed laser, because that was the, if it's what I think it is, those were the big item that were duped. So I think they removed a lot of them. In defense of that dragon coin meme answer, I think that I think a lot of the questions were asked of the devs that were way too vague. Like when they read the question, it was just, can we get extra dragon coins? And it was like, what the hell are they going to say? You have the Moon Touch Pinata mount? Yes, because it's old. That's right. I had it from years ago. Tomes need reworks though. So awful having 4-day cooldown for very grind. What 4-day cooldown? My man, it's a full. It's on weekly reset. So it's a full week of cooldown for legendary tomes. Wonder if we ended up getting any goodies here. Do you think we'll get to actually fight the moon one day? I wish. I don't think Trove is ever going back to having lore, if I'm being honest. Somebody's not doing their job. Don't worry, guys, I got it. Bro, everyone here is a bot anyways. Like, why aren't they doing their job? Come on. I need to stay in the boss room because unfortunately that's the only reason I'm here for. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm giving the devs a little bit too much slack, but just in my limited experience of dealing with them, I think that a lot of people don't realize like how you basically have to explain your question very thoroughly, because otherwise they're just gonna end up like either taking it out of context or just like thinking of the, you know, like they think about like, okay, well, what's the question, and then they just use this to the best of their ability, and it's like the wrong answer. Again, I'm just waiting to see. The big things for me is I want to see block. Mystic gems are supposed to come this year, and then they also, don't forget, they teased that there was something else coming at the end of the year, but they couldn't even talk about that one. So I really hope it's actually like a new class that they're working on or something. Doubt it, but because usually the biggest updates for Trove are around like March. But yeah, look at this. Idiot. Come on. Oh, because he's dead, of course. And he's just a bot, so he doesn't, like, think about it. And actually res. Okay, where are my bombs? Whatever. I'll just let it expire. I don't care. I'm pretty close with my Phoenix motes. I think I have like... I got 90 something now. So, I don't know. For Christ's sake. Alright. Probably another idiot that's dead or something and just... Huh? Maybe don't just hold left click and go AFK. I like the events and all, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I understand why people are critical of this event, but I think a lot of you guys that might be like newer to the game don't really know how good you got it, because I still remember the bad times, dude. Like there was some bad events. There were events I'll never forget. There were events where it was like kill 500 of this specific enemy, do the next part of the quest. Now kill 700 of that enemy, and it was just, oh. I'm very curious if the block, they said block feature. So what I've been speculating with a lot of people is they did say that the block feature would buff classes across the board, which tells me that, like they said, it would buff classes across the board, but it would end up making more of an impact on melee characters, which tells me it's got to do with taking damage from enemies type of thing. But I'm wondering, like, is it just going to end up being a block stat that we can just get on our gear? Is it going to be an active ability that we can cast? The way that they described it, it sounded more like a parry system, or some sort of a counter, because they were talking about it in terms of helping with damage, and that just confused the hell out of me. So, I don't know. I'm very curious what'll happen with it. I would hope that it's like a proper fleshed out feature and mechanic rather than just, oh, block chance, and then if you block, you get more damage buff or something, you know? That'd be like the super, like, lazy way of implementing it. But it sounded like they were trying to, like, really focus on making melee, like, more viable. And what I'm worried about is it could be that they are not talking about a block stat that's going to increase damage. They might think that they might think classes like melee classes are bad because of survivability, which is not the case. That's not the problem. So I hope that's not where they're going with it. But time will tell, we'll see. Aside from all that, man, like, we can't complain. Trove's getting updates. Like, and the new servers, man, it has reinvigorated me. Like, I've been having so much more fun on this game now that I'm not lagging into oblivion. Later, Saris. Yeah, fingers crossed, man, that we get that actual, like, Nintendo Direct this week that gives us the Metroid release date. But I'm not expecting it. I still think it's just gonna be, you know, the typical leaker, like just copium. I just want Metroid, man. As much as I'm loving Donkey Kong, I freaking want Metroid so bad. No. Servers are night and day, dude. I will say, Logs Matt, some people I've heard the servers haven't made much of a difference for them, so it might depend where you are. Particularly, PlayStation European players have been complaining a lot about no change. But generally speaking, for the majority of us, no, these servers are like, it's a functional video game. I rubber banded twice throughout this entire month. And even then, it was just a whoop, and that was it. Also, hi, whereas I didn't say hello. I mean, I'm also a freak where this is like my favorite game, so I just been having a blast, dude. And now Donkey Kong is just like really fleshing out like just the fun aspect of video games for me right now. It's the perfect time for Donkey Kong as well, because there's nothing else like that I'm super interested in. I mean, obviously Grounded looks great, but I just realistically don't think I'll get to play it. Yeah, I'm still very curious what's gonna happen with Blue Protocol, my man. Like, it was canceled and now it's actually releasing, and it's like, huh? Don't even know how they got the funding. I mean, whatever, sure. Now, to be fair, server issues are nothing to do with, like, the game still crashes. You can still see, like, it's very choppy for me frame rate wise because there's so many players here. I'm assuming a lot of that's gonna be taken care of when they fix the VFX. But who knows? Oh, we're getting there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing over there? Get in here. Idiot. No more rubber banding's nice, especially with all the players around you. You guys didn't know on coin challenges in 2017 how bad the lag was? Bro, forget that. Every Monday when Shadow Towers would reset, the game was unplayable. You had to just wait. Like, at the very least, the Delves did fix that. So the crashes on PlayStation, again, that's not the servers. That's just the game not being optimized for the console, which does genuinely suck. I'm assuming you're on PS5, Naz? Because I know that it oddly enough crashes more on PS5 than it does PS4. It's like it has like a very slight like beep communication issue where the PS5 is like too fast for the game, so it just doesn't know what to do and it just crashes. That's at least what I constantly dealt with on PS5. But hey, it could be worse. It could not run on the Switch 2 at all. So there's always that. Oh yeah, by the way, whereas didn't they, maybe I'm mistaken, didn't Final Fantasy XIV just say that they're not gonna support Windows 10 come October? Or something like that? Which I find very odd, because most people are not, like, I don't know. Oh no, Fazzy, legit. Look up my video, it's really short after the stream, but I log into Trove just to show like what happens with it, and it basically everything's invisible, but the UI still loads. Like it's really weird, but it's unplayable. Hey gal, what up? Ah! I wish it would run on Switch 2, dude. I just want an excuse to play more things on the Switch 2. I mean, I'm loving the hell out of Donkey Kong, but I really want to play Trove on the Switch 2, and I want it to use the mouse Joy-Con. Please, please, Game-A-Go. Or what did they say during the stream? Gamigo? I'm still gonna call it Game-A-Go. I know it's supposed to be like Game and Amigo in one, right? Even though it's a German company. I don't get it, but... Oh, look. He's coming upstairs to get a snack. Nom, 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 nom. Idiot. Hey, Cashin. Thanks for the raid, bud. Appreciate it. I was wondering who had the audience. Unfortunately, man, I feel so bad because I haven't been, every time I log out on the game and stop the stream, I haven't had anybody to raid because nobody has drops that's even like streaming Trove lately. Like when I'm going to bed, and I don't know, I just feel guilty because of it. Like, oh, what a waste. Why is this guy not dying? Excuse me? Stop. Stop. Also, yeah, hi guys. Sorry, I'm not that this requires like crazy focus, but we are getting near the end of this tower and these people aren't strong enough, so I gotta kind of pay attention a bit. What the? Excuse me? No, that worked. I think this is our last boss, right? Oh, never mind. Just another wave. Okay. What was that for, Rain? Was that like a ticket that you sent in? That was basically just them giving you the runaround. Why does Trove not have a damage counter like the mod that you have on? I know. And then the devs are gonna talk about the meta on stream, and they won't implement these mods into the core gameplay. Like, come on. What the? Mega Dark? No. Is this a boss yet? Oh my god. I think we're done. I just want the stupid resources. I sent a ticket to see if they would whitelist me for purchases. So they don't have to manually review my purchases. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen if I'm being honest. My purchases still get stuck in the review process sometimes too. You buy something late at night, you gotta wait till the guy wakes up to review it. Yeah, and then if he's gone for the weekend. Yep. No, that happens to me too. Yeah, the mini-map, if they implemented like a vanilla mini-map and just kind of cleaned up some of the mods or worked directly with Chronicle to get some of this stuff in the game, most of all for console players, man, make a huge difference for them. Okay, I think I don't have damage. Oh, you know what? Let's see if this idiot actually makes a difference. Come on. No, I'm just damaging his minions. I just need a little bit more light, which I think I can actually get a little bit more light from upgrading my Mystic. Lucky you got the ally. Yeah. Lucky. Pay no attention to the fact that I'm down like 8 mil flux now. Oh, hey, I didn't even notice, but I guess my homie hooked me up with these Twitch items. Sick. I don't know if I'll ever watch the streams, but I do genuinely appreciate, like, this content creator program has actually been, like, insanely good. Okay, let's go back to Scorpy. I don't know why they're even doing an R tier, but whatever. Hey, thanks, Spade, for the membership. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I thought... So the thing is, Gao, like, I didn't even know that the Moon ally was like 50 mastery, so 8 mil was fair. I'm not paying 8 mil for the face, for the stupid pinata head. I just know 100% that I'm never gonna actually like get that ally legit because dad life. I don't have time. Who is this enemy? What is he doing? Oh, that's a realtor. He's saying like, get out of the house. I gotta do a showing. I got the mount. Yeah, I never got the head style. But the ally is new. That's why he's so expensive. And they made it like way rarer to obtain now. Finally figured it out for a while. Memberships when it showed up when I tried it. And it finally did. Oh, what was the solution, Spade? Also, yeah, sorry, the title on the streams is a little incorrect. I already got the dragon. I got the Pinata event dragon. Now I'm trying to see if I can get the Sundered Uplands dragon. But we'll see. Did I already get my clouds for the day? God damn it. Also, Grim asking about the ally. As far as I know, it's just a physical, not magic. Hey, KU. How's it going, man? Yes, it's 8 million for the pinhead. It's ridiculous, I know. Oh, the costumes and stuff like that from the old event? Yes. Those are all craftable. I don't think that the pinhead is. Okay, did I get any of these? I mean, a little bit, not much. Ugh. Not a single one. Oh my god. All right, let's see where we're at. 92. Yeah, we're not getting this dragon today. I'll slowly chip away at it, but ugh. So gross. Oh, you know what? Did they fix the fireworks? I'm assuming no. Even though I told them about it like a week ago. Oh well. At least I can do this, right? Come on, baby. Nope, just 2 Yabnadas. Wow. Oh my god, that's so worth it, bro. You know what? I guess we'll do another stupid tower, because I just need the stupid Phoenix motes at this point. I play on console and the head's 65k flux. That's way more reasonable. Is it hard to get flux on console though? Like, is that super expensive? Wait, what, Grim? Yeah, so somebody earlier was saying that you couldn't use the cursed skull trick for the wood, but now you're saying it does work, so I don't know what they meant. It only works with the ally and you can't do it in spires. Oh. That's weird. Have you tried Luxian style stashes for the new pinhead? Oh. I didn't even think about that. I don't know if I have any stocked up, if I'm being honest, because I never buy them from him. But that's a good point. Luxian should be coming next week, so yeah, I'll keep that in mind. That would be hilarious if it worked. Just another thing where just the item is not worth 8 mil at all. Okay, stop. Thank you. Oh, they do work? Like you use them? Okay. Yeah, I'll grab them from Luxian when he shows up. Thanks for the tip. I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious. That'll save me like 8 mil. Oh, not that I was gonna buy that pinhead anyway, but yeah, that's funny. Kind of the same as the mounts and stuff that I grinded out of the cake dungeon, where it's like, oh, they're worthless. I got the Yaba pinhead. I randomly got it while I was in the hub one day. I'm talking about the stupid moon touched one. Which, again, I'll just wait till next week. You know the sound stashes loot collect back into Dragon Coins. Wait, really? Oh. Well, rip me. I would have stocked up. Because now they're like more expensive, aren't they? In stupid Luxian's inventory. Anyway. It's not that big a deal. But good to know. How much would the event costumes cost now? I would assume garbage. Like, you can craft them for dirt. It's ridiculous. You know if Hytale was canceled on all platforms. Bro, Hytale's done. They all got laid off. Done. Like, it's not coming. Doesn't matter whether or not it was one platform or another. It's just the entire project. They're not like continuing work on like the console version. No. The Hypixel CEO still wants to try and buy the IP so he can finish the work, but it's probably going to take a few years if he can even get his hands on it. It's crazy though, like that, and then like hundreds of different games from Xbox just getting canceled this year. It's like, whoa. Hytale hurt though. I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't see the writing on the wall because their blog posts were always garbage. But man, what is it with these Minecraft clones that are just have to be a slightly better version of Minecraft? And for whatever reason, they just always fail. Yeah, no, it's all good, Grim. I'll get the Moon Touch hat when Luxian comes back. The moment Riot got the game, I knew it wasn't coming out. No, it wasn't Riot's fault. It was them themselves. Like, so what keeps happening in the gaming industry? Like, a lot of people are like all against the big corporation, right? Like Riot Games, Xbox, blah blah blah. But what a lot of people don't seem to realize is these companies basically buy up these studios and then they're pretty hands off with letting them develop the game however they want. Like, they trust them wholeheartedly. And therein lies the problem, because they're not stepping in to give any direction. And so these indie devs, because that's what they are, don't have proper leadership. And so the games that are being canceled are games that have been in development hell for years. It's just that they only got talked about more recently. Like Perfect Dark, for example. It's like, here's the announcement for it. Bro, that game was in development for like 7 years, and that's all they had to show for it. No wonder it got canceled. You know, that new MMO that's being developed by ZeniMax or whatever. Oh, boo-hoo, it got canceled for Fallout. It's like, what? That's not even the same category of game. What are you talking about? It got canceled because the studio didn't know what they were doing. Not to mention, MMOs are still extremely expensive to make and sustain with very little, like, actual money to be gained. Despite the fact that us MMO gamers are frothing at the mouth for a new good MMO to dive into. But yeah, in terms of Riot Games, the internal struggle with their lack of direction and striving for perfectionism, that was a term that I saw somebody use online, and I just thought, bro, that summarizes indie devs in a nutshell, because they're like, they get too ambitious rather than having realistic goals. I still remember when Cyberpunk was coming out, and some people were actually thinking that you would like buy an apartment, and you could buy an apartment in any building in the game and like live there with like a family and stuff. And I remember my brother and me just laughing because we're like, bro, it's a video game. They're not like, it's not life. They're not going to add that. That takes like so much time and effort to develop a system like that arguably is not fun anyway. Like, people just don't have realistic expectations, man. I'm not saying that Riot's not at fault as well, but I blame the developers, man. Like, there's a reason that they're getting canned. It sucks to say, and I know that the media really wants to push this idea of, oh, these devs shouldn't be fired and blah, blah, blah. There's a big problem with the gaming industry. How about you put out a hit that actually generates enough money to warrant your studio to stay successful? Like, even I still remember when Hi-Fi Rush ended up, you know, that studio got canned, and a lot of people were all crying about it. When it's like, wait, Xbox hired this studio to make Hi-Fi Rush. The project was done. Of course they let them go. They didn't want more out of them. Like, what? It's the same as, what is it? Like with the Oblivion remaster. Where they're like, oh, they let go like 300 employees. It's like, yeah, because it's done. Again, I'm not saying it in defense of like the corporate like greed and all that stuff and the unstable job surface and stuff. But I think there's a lot more to it than just Xbox bad, you know? Anyways, excuse the rant. It's just something that gets me pretty heated because I just keep seeing people whining and complaining about all this stuff when it's like, bro, the game was in development hell. It wasn't going anywhere. Like, you know? The funny thing too is apparently, you want to know what the crazy thing is? I did a little bit more research and you want... Bro, this is gonna shock you guys. You know how with Hytale, like the narrative so many of us thought was that Riot Games was telling them to make it on a new game engine so it could be crossplay? Nope. Apparently that was their idea and they just couldn't get a handle on the new game engine. Like that's why it died. When I heard that, I was just like, oh, so it wasn't Riot's fault. Anyway, it still blows, man. Like genuinely, I was slowly, calmly just waiting for Hytale to come out one day. Sure. I just think that they needed to rush it into early access and start developing it with players because, bro, the amount of games that come out and are instant classics is like very few, especially when it's an ambitious project like that. So you want to know what the next big games that I'm silently waiting for? GTA 6, oh wait, that's already been announced. Light No Fire from the No Man's Sky devs. I'm just gonna silently wait for that. And then, you know what's gonna finally beat Minecraft? Notch's new game. Because he's making a spiritual successor to Minecraft. And he's a billionaire, so he has like unlimited funds. Leave it to the guy who made Minecraft to dethrone Minecraft. Like... Anyway. Yeah, sorry guys, I know I got on a little bit of a rant there. Trying to keep up with some of these comments here. Also nice, whereas, yeah, the servers will make a big difference, I hope, for you on Trove. That's kind of the biggest thing with it, honestly. Is there a problem for everyone trying to get their Twitch rewards right now? I relinked my account and it says I still need to link my account. I'm assuming you're on PlayStation, right? Because that's where I've been hearing a lot of people complain about it. Some people have solutions, but if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't know what the solution is. Maybe if you explain your situation, somebody can help you. Otherwise, you gotta send in a ticket or, yeah. Early access can be a real can of worms though. Oh yeah, 100%. But I still think that, like, in most cases, a game like Hytale, like, it would have been so successful anyways to just be in early access. You know, then you've got games like No Rest for the Wicked, where they released the game into early access, and then they whine and cry that, oh, we're not making enough money to finish the game. It's like, then why'd you release into early access years before the game's done? Still waiting on co-op in that game. I think being part of Riot made the devs feel even more pressure to release the perfect game. Yeah, maybe. But, like, I've talked about this before. There was a buddy of mine that I knew about a long time ago, and this isn't related to video games. This is just related to a mindset that I personally hate. It feels very juvenile to chase perfection. It's a very, you know, it's something that people that are very inexperienced do. Because if you chase perfection, you're just looking for excuses to procrastinate. Let's be real. Because there was this buddy of mine that I knew, and he always, like, he kept talking about writing music and talking about writing music. He identified with writing music and making an album and, like, being a musician and all this stuff. And then the funny thing is, like, no matter what, like, every time I would have a conversation with him, I would just kind of think in the back of my head, it's like, bro, you haven't even released a single song yet because you keep saying it's not good enough. So how that, you know, you can't say you're a musician. You learn from failure. That's the point. Failure is something that a lot of people try to avoid when they go for the perfection excuse. It's like, oh, I want to come out and not fail. And it's like, but you'll never know. You'll never know unless you try, bro. Oh, whoops, Hightail canceled. Now who's laughing? You know, like, striving for perfection. Guess what that got you? Fired. Not to paint like such a negative picture towards them, because I know they're people too, and it's like, that sucks, but I blame their lack of leadership more so than the average employee. But anyways, thoughts on Resident Evil series? Bro, I love Resident Evil. My son is named Leon because of Resident Evil, so that should tell you that. Yes, I'm excited for the new Resident Evil 9. Of course I am. Tried to play Trove once, didn't understand how to play it at all. Well, don't worry, according to the dev stream, there's a new tutorial that's really good at, like, instructing you on how to play the game. Really don't care about the streamer dream boxes. Still missing 6 things, but I got the cycling. Nice, the best one. I wouldn't even say perfection is learned through failing. I don't think there's a such thing as perfection. You can constantly chase it, but if you use it to strive to be better and to improve yourself with realistic goals, sure. But otherwise, if you're just sitting there like, it has to be perfect, like, no. Like, it makes me think of, I was talking about this earlier as well, and I forget if it was a stream yesterday or maybe it was a stream while I was playing Donkey Kong. Sakurai. You know, the guy who makes Smash Bros, he's a perfectionist. And ooh, what a psychopath. Like, seeing how he developed Smash Bros and the amount of effort that he put into it, I can see why he doesn't want to do it again. Because it can be extremely stressful on that side of the hemisphere, where you know how to make something master class and you pour everything into it. Like, oh. There's a dangerous side to both ends, man. Later, Spade. Have a good one. I don't know, man. Like, for me, Hightail especially is, like, just so discouraging because it's like, bro, the game didn't have to be perfect. It just had to be better than base Minecraft. All it had to be was less time spent in the UI and more of an emphasis on loot and dungeons. That's it. Just a game designed around that instead of Minecraft mods that do the same thing. You know what I mean? Trying to be perfect, you reject good results. Yeah, like, it's just an excuse to fail, man. It's the same as, like, you know, to adopt something for myself more recently, like right now, it's like, I think I'm a pretty good parent because I know that I'm not a perfect parent, because I know there's no such thing. I'm going to fail. Like, it's not like, oh, because I'm an adult, I know everything. And that's the thing too, is if you open yourself up to failure, then you also open yourself up to new ideas and new experiences. And that's how you learn and evolve and become a better person, and also, incidentally, would become a better game developer. Hightail, you idiots. Sorry, it pisses me off, man. Because it's like, just release it. Like, come on. And then the funny thing is, that's what the Hypixel CEO is saying. Like, he's saying, oh, if I buy it back, like, he seems to have proper leadership where he would end up, getting it to a stable enough state that they could put into early access to, bypass some of the funding and then just slowly develop the game from there. And it's like, that's all Hytale needed to be, instead of, oh, we want it to release at 1.0. It's like, what's 1.0? Your vision of 1.0 might not be what the players actually want it to be, In that sense, early access can be great, but how many devs actually end up taking advantage of early access? Not to mention games take an absurd amount of time to develop. The Dunning-Kruger effect is my favorite idea. You do not know what to do, not now. There's always things to improve on. Yeah. No, legit. Like, we're imperfect beings, man. You want to know who strives to be perfect? The bad guy in literally every movie and comic book and stuff, because perfection is just a mindset. It's all just subjective, right? Like, your version of perfection is completely different from my own. That's why there's no point chasing it. Freaking Thanos. My version of perfection is half of the universe, it's a stupid comic book character, but it's like, still. What gives you the right? Anyway. Just watched Donkey Kong Part 1. Nice. The big fossil in level 101, I think, can be broken with Bonanza Kong. Yeah. I broke one of the big fossils in one of the error levels that I just streamed tonight. But yeah, good idea. I didn't think about that, because I know I gotta go back to the previous levels eventually, but I'll probably do that after I beat the game. Yo, I got the mount. Wait, which mount, Woba? The pin mount? Either way, dope. Like, what's that old Miyamoto quote in regards to video games? Where he was saying something like a rushed game will never be good, while a delayed game will eventually be good, or something like that. I don't remember. Let me see. What the hell was it? Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was Iwata. A delayed game is eventually good, but a rushed game is bad forever. Often attributed to Miyamoto, but it wasn't him. Oh, okay. Wonder who it was. Anyway, yeah, the internet doesn't know. Either way. I'm still gonna take it, because that's still a fantastic, way to look at it. A rush game is a trash game, a delayed game is a trash game. Stop making games. Oh, that's the quote. Okay. Yeah, my mistake. So Google lied. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like Miyamoto. Wait, what do you get out of the box that you get by loot collecting the Moon Touch Pinata? I think it's just like old event items and crap. Like, it's not a very good box, if I'm being honest. Like, I think I got I don't know, like a used candy wrapper out of it or something. And then some dust. You like World of Warcraft? No, I'm not into tab targeting. If World of Warcraft had an action combat system, it would probably be one of my favorite games. Just because the grind is really addicting and cool. Because I miss that old school, MMO-ness, But for me, it's got to be action combat. Like, bro, imagine if WoW was more like Trove, like just in terms of its combat specifically. I remember hearing a streamer say that the greatest game is not the one you want, but the one players enjoy. I 100% agree. I think that if you have the experience to create a game that you know people will enjoy, and then also like a developer has to enjoy their own game as well, you know? Like, I don't know, there's definitely some final boss level developers out there. And in my opinion, like that's why I'm a loyal fanboy, you know, to Nintendo. Because time and time again, they've just released like banger after banger. They're the most consistent developer in terms of like really like just coming out with absolute hits. The fact that Donkey Kong somehow is like just an evolution of Mario and even better than it, it's like, whoa. Kind of makes Mario look like crap. Not really, but you know, I can always admit that I'm biased. Oh, you know what? What was that our MMO? Firelink? Firewall? God damn, what was the name of it? I played it on the channel for like a little bit and then their server shut down. It actually had like a really good action combat, but I got to the game like way too late. Firefall, that might be it. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that's the one. That one was surprisingly good, man. Like, again, I got to it when the game was already dead, but... And which one's Wildstar? I know that name too. Oh, wait, did Wildstar get shut down? That must have been a long time ago. Not that I kept tabs with it, but... That one was pretty good too. MMOs are too expensive, man. That's the thing. You know what I always wanted? I don't know if you guys played Portal Knights. But apparently that studio got bought up by a Chinese company that basically was taking the IP into an MMO space. It might even be that the game ended up releasing, but in China only. But I always thought that would be a pretty cool MMO. Maple Story 2, yeah, I know. That one's a shame. Because that one was like, bro, the North American team that they had, they were just idiots, dude. Poor management's what killed that game. Don't even get me started with what they did with the raids. Like, oh my god. That was so dumb. Oh yeah, we're gonna make the raids even harder. Wait, harder? What do you mean you're gonna make it harder? Yeah, the Korean players who are literal gods when it comes to MMOs compared to Westerners. Yeah, they're struggling with these raids. We're gonna make it stronger for you guys. What? Oh, and you're gonna grind the raid so you can get one new weapon so that you can take on the next raid, so that you can take on the next raid. Why? Devs killed it, man. They killed their own game. Only problem I personally have with Nintendo is the fact that you need a Switch to actually play their games. True, but it's that exclusivity that has kept them relevant. Because when you think about it, Nintendo's got what? Mostly just video games. Sony's got TVs, Xbox has like Windows and stuff. Nintendo's basically like just all or nothing when it comes to video games. So I can understand why their IPs are so important to them. I'm not saying that I wouldn't play their games on PC if I could. And I may have in the past, but shh. Yeah, lots of people keep asking me about Borderlands 4. I still got to see the new gameplay because the showcase that they had, like the Borderlands Direct or whatever, was garbage, man. It completely unsold me on it. But apparently there's like a new showcase that actually shows like why everyone's hyped about it. I got to get around to watching it. No promises about Borderlands because Yote comes out shortly after that. It really depends on my time schedule and the fact that I'm not super into Borderlands because it's just kind of the same game over and over again. But I understand the hype. And I mean, if I hear that it's like really freaking good, I might pick it up. The fact is, again, a lot of you guys are asking about it, so at the very least, there's interest. If it was a true MMO and I could play with like 16 of you guys, then I would be sold. But the fact that it's just like still the 4 squad is like, eh. I've yet to find our MMO I enjoy as much as Trove. Honestly, me too. People still wonder why I still play this game, and it's like, bro, I love this game. Like, I don't care. There's something wrong with me. Like, this game is just so fun. You wanna know what was super awesome back in the day was Tabula Rasa. Tabula Rasa. Why do I know that name? Is this? Yeah, I think I remember seeing this game in like magazines and stuff, but it was long before I was into PC gaming. Or rather, like, I've always had a PC gaming, but there was a point where I was big into console, especially the 360 era. Like, Xbox 360 was goated. Can we please go back to those days, Xbox? Is the one NCSoft shut down when they went to space? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know enough about it. I don't remember if I played it. I might have. I did play Terra back in the day, and I thought that one was okay. It doesn't hold up today at all. But I always end up buying every Nintendo console like 7 years after their original launch. Last console I bought when it came out was the Wii. Nice, so you should get a Switch 1 right now. You can probably get really cheap from people, actually. Problem is Nintendo games never go on sale, so buy them used. I think if Borderlands tried to... Oh my god, stop. Game. Borderlands tried to do open world game for more co-op. It'd be similar to Elder Scrolls Online and get trashed on release. Maybe? I don't know. For me, like, again, I played Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. 1 was great. It was a huge novelty. 2 was just more of the same for me. And then 3 I refunded. So I'm not seeing anything about Borderlands 4 that's like changing the formula enough to get me interested, other than just, oh, it's a more modern Borderlands, cool. Again, I'm not dogging on anyone hyped for it, but just for me personally, I don't know, not super into it. Used to watch my mom play Dream of Mirror online. I did play it myself as well. Dream of Mirror, why do I know that name? Is this like made by the Fliff guys? It looks very similar. I like the style of it. I really like those old style graphics of games, man. There's something wrong with me. Game's still up today. I mean, if it's got action combat and not tab target, then I might actually check it out. I will say that Borderlands 3 was not my favorite. If 4 is similar to it, It will not be my kind of game. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, it's tab target. Okay. I mean, let's be real. Tab target's like a lot easier for servers to calculate, which is why Trove for so many years had so much rubber banding. Yeah, the only other MMO, I've talked about this on stream multiple times, but the only other MMO that I played, like, probably almost as long as Trove, I don't know how long, but it was probably like 7 years or something like that, was Nexon's first game, which was called Nexus TK, or Nexus, the Kingdom of the Winds. It's 2D, top-down. It might have actually been one of the first MMOs. But it had action combat. And it was actually really good combat, just in general. Like, all the classes were very fleshed out. There was only 4 of them, but... A game that's almost been my favorite, and the reason I learned English, I'm from Brazil, is Terraria. Nice. Yeah, lots of people love Terraria. I'll admit, I like the idea of Terraria. Like, when I'm doing my playthroughs, I really enjoy it, but I don't play it in my off time at all. It's just not my thing. I don't know why. Because again, like, when I'm recording it, I really enjoy it, but then as soon as I'm done recording, it's like, okay. Maybe because I played the heck out of the early versions of the game with my brother. Like, we just had it on like a netbook. You know, the really crappy laptops. And then eventually there was an update that added like movement to the background effects, and it was like, oh, it can't run on this anymore. So we just stopped. It's a fantastic game, but I don't know. I'm very picky nowadays with what I spend my time on. I love Borderlands 3 so much that I finished the story in 3 days. Well, there you go. So, you know, it's not gonna please everybody, but I mean, so long as you guys end up getting a banger of a game, I couldn't be happier for you. Also, I enjoyed Fliff as well. I like how the title is literally advertising the only appeal of that game. Flying. No, I hated Lost Ark. Oh my god. I played the beta for Lost Ark and I immediately could see all of the pay to win stuff, and I was just, I'm out. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It was all flash, no substance. It felt like a mobile game where you just button mash. Though it still has some better inventory management than Path of Exile. Please, Jonathan, can you actually try other Diablo-likes so that Path of Exile 2 can be good? What are you talking about, Colorful Cat? What? You mean in like my my class guide videos or whatever? Because that's debatable what is considered the mid-game in Trove, if I'm being honest. And it's not like I can update those videos live or anything. I'll update them like maybe next year or something. There's not really enough of a change with the game right now. But I guess as crystal gems and now soon mystic gems get added. Everyone calls it trash. Everyone? You mean like 2 people that are like meta slaves and think like, yeah, no. No, my videos are sound. I've always called it a jumping off point. Like that's kind of just a, like the low average that you aim for, and then obviously you try to go higher from that. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was a spider. It's just a big fly walking on my desk. Get out of here. Get out of here or I'll eat you. The other game that closed down was Terra and Arcade. Oh, Terra did close down. Really? Oh. Honestly, not surprised. But yeah, I'm curious how long it's gonna take to get Mystic Gems, especially like not spending money. I'm worried. Terra closed down like a year or two ago. Oh, okay. Mystic Gems will have converters already confirmed. Where was that confirmed, Grim? Did the devs mention that like in the Discord or something? I was part of the Terra beta. Had a lot of fun playing it with my friends. Yeah, I might have played it back then. I don't know when I played it originally, but I know it was like really early on. Hey, Atro. I don't remember them saying there was gonna be a gem converter for Crystal to Mystic. Unless it was when he mumbled it under his breath. That's the thing, man. Like, these MMOs are old, and it's funny how like all these super old MMOs are the ones that like slowly die and nothing's replacing them. But I mean, again, MMOs are very they're very costly. They say it was going to be the Stellar to Crystal change, where you could convert it. Yes, but they didn't confirm actual gem converters in the shop or anything. They just said that we would upgrade from Crystal to Mystic. I'm not saying that's not what they're gonna do, because that would be super lazy and easy for them to do, to just add more converters that are more expensive, but that would also be atrocious. Kind of makes it feel like the Crystal ones are worthless. Because I've noticed that, I don't know if you guys have noticed, in particular looking at the Solarian, they end up making things very, very expensive for free to play to justify the cash shop cost. Like, oh, Solarian's expensive in-game, so that's why the pack is more expensive than the other classes. It's a premium class. What? Imagine if Pinzo becomes a class. I want a Pinzo costume for Boomer. I mean, Atro's kind of already got one, so there you go. With the Magic Man. What's the rainbow thing in your bag? Oh, just a hat aura for from Paragon Pinatas. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it past them that they would just give us more gem converters. I'm just saying, like, it would have to be more expensive than these, and I don't like that precedent. That's like the laziest, like most scummy way of basically just manipulating us into spending money to get higher numbers, you know? And for what? So I can finally farm higher tiered worlds, or maybe solo the depths and actually get like Mystic gear. Okay, at least if it does that, then cool, whatever, I can get stronger and play the game, but I don't know. I've talked about it already. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Mystic Gems. I'm not saying that I like oh, I hate that these are being added. It was inevitable. I just think that there's far more interesting things that they could have added instead of higher numbers. Like the only semblance that the only like thing that we're going to end up having that'll prove that we actually even have Mystic Gems is gonna be, oh bro, you got really high PR, and when you open up your character menu, you got really high stats. Gameplay wise, no one's gonna know at all. It's just gonna be, oh, I'm dealing more damage. Lame. Give me more gameplay, bro. Which, again, is where the block could come into play and actually be something interesting. I'm very curious to see where they'll go with that. Oh. In any case, like, aside from the criticisms, like, I want to remind you guys, like, I hope you guys have been enjoying Trove a lot, too, is the thing. You know, just in terms of, like, the positive vibes and stuff. I've been having so much more fun, like, on these new servers, dude. Even doing, like, stupid, mundane tasks like this, it's just, oh my god. It's night and day. I think what they're gonna do is have Mystic Converters need a specific resource, which will be a cash shop available. That's what I'm thinking too. Because then they're gonna try and have like a box that'll give us the resources or some crap, right? I think that's what they're gonna do as well, where it will craft the converters or something, but then it's like, oh, you need these new resources that drop out of these boxes. You can farm them, but yeah, I'm still just, it's all still up in the air, so I'm very curious how they're gonna monetize it, because I think that's our main concern, right? It's like, I don't care if they monetize it, but I just don't want it to be another thing that's gonna take like 100 years to grind free to play. So it's like, I'm gonna have to buy it, you know? That's the problem. Super encrusted gold rune glowing trunks. Yes. 200 credits each. Yes, I'm here for this. I love spending money, especially when I don't have any of it. Makes me excited, wondering if I'll get to pay my bills. I'm gonna press this little button that says insert ad. I can't do it on Twitch. Twitch just spams you guys with ads anyways, no matter what I do. Even though I keep lowering it. I think Mystic Gems in itself is a lazy decision, but yes, inevitable. Yeah, like, no offense to the devs, but it is very lazy. Like, it's so easy to just add them to the game. I think that's my only problem with it, is I feel like it's a little too soon to already have Mystic Gems when we could have something more interesting. Like, oh, I don't know, a Mystic Banner or Mystic Rings that end up having like all the class abilities, all the hidden ring effects of that class on that ring, you know? Something like that. But no more gems, because gems are already ridiculously monetized. But they're also going to end up extra monetizing the Mystic Gems, which, what? Like, they're already so monetized. Hey, Jordan. I think Mystic Gems would have been much better takeaway if they came out with something else with it or before it. They still might, because they mentioned, like, there's the block feature, they said. I really hope it's not just a block stat. But blocking is coming. It sounded like that was coming first, with Mystic Gems coming later. And then they did say that something was coming at the end of the year that they couldn't talk about yet. So, you know, I think that as somebody mentioned earlier in chat as well, I think it was Colorful. Like, if they gave us like D16 or something and made it so that it dropped like boxes that would drop either mystic gems or just resources for converting mystic gems, like at least rewarding the end game players, I think that that would be like tough but fair, where it's like, oh, okay, we can still grind this, you know? The thing they said they couldn't talk about was the September Versus event, I thought. I might have to watch their stream again, but as far as I knew, they said there was something coming like at the end of the year that they couldn't talk about yet. He just kind of mumbled it. But yeah, maybe they were just talking about an event. I mean, we already know an event's coming in August already, because they mentioned that on in regards to the Switch update. Hi, Budge Budge. What are you doing, baby? Hi. Hi. What are you doing? You want out of the room? Yeah, because it's getting too hot in here. I know. We'll wrap up soon. Almost done with this stinking tower, and hopefully we got a single moat out of it. Why am I even fighting these? We're done. How do I get dragons? I have 350 PR. I think I can get one easily. Do you mean you have 350 dragon coins? Because 350 PR, you should not be focusing on dragons. I want to raise other characters, but gems are always stopping me from trying other characters. I mean, you can always swap your gems. It's free to take them off now, which I appreciate. You know what I want? I want them to add a loadout. Wait, what is that? I've never seen that piano. What is that? Is that a new store pack that I don't know about? No. I don't know if I've ever seen that, or I have it and I just completely forgot about it because it's old. Horde grinder. He mentioned just as I left. Let me take a peek. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. It's a chaos chest item, isn't it? Yep. Okay. I'm very, very far behind on my chaos chest items. I stopped crafting these like a year ago or something. So I'm missing quite a few. Wow, we didn't get a single one. I sure love gameplay. Yeah, every now and then an item shows up that I see somebody with and I'm like, what's that? And then it's like, oh. No, I know I can craft the chaos chest stuff. I just don't out of laziness. Because I hate this, like, I hate how laggy this thing is. There's some items I can't get just because the stupid negative karma. Chaos Dragon Fragment, what the? What's wrong with these developers, dude? Yellow Firework? What's wrong with these devs? Oh look, Golden Soul and Bun Feed for, no. No wonder I never bothered with these. This thing actually looks kind of dope. All right, let's craft a few of these. Oh, one at a time like an idiot. Okay, that's fun. Oh my god. No wonder I didn't craft any of these. Why does it say that I don't own this? Okay. Why does it let me craft it again? This game is so broken sometimes. Oh my god. Oh, now it went to finished crafting. Oh, now it loaded them. Okay. Wow, guys, I got mastery. Who cares? Wait, there's a sushi or thing. What is that? I want that. What is this? A little lizard. It's Gex, guys. Whoa. He's so cute. What the heck is this? Is that a plunger or a corpse? I can't tell. I don't know if I want to tell. Man, my tentacles. Fix my inventory. Oh, this one looks dope. Oh, ew, this thing. Ugh. There goes my Ashen Souls. Disgusting. Gave a lot of mastery, though. Oh, because it's one of those ship things. What is this thing? Wait. Wait, what is that thing? Oh! What? He looks so dumb. Oh, please kill me. Hi, Buzz Buzz. Nobody's talking about you. You want to come up here? No? Okay. Sneeze at me? Rude. This one just looks cool. Is it possible to trade sunlight bulbs for like radiant shards so I can get the golden veil easily? Wait, what? Do you even have enough dragon coins in the first place, bro? That's the problem. This is a mount? I gotta look at these. Also, what the hell is Dew Dream and why do I have it? Ooh, this thing looks cool. My Sagely Blues! And then this idiot. It was so far behind. Oh my, oh, and the allies. Ugh. I don't even want to craft them. Is there even anything cool out of here? I mean, there's this guy. But, oh God. Oh, cool. I gotta open this sub-menu every single time. That's so dope. Jesus Christ. No wonder I didn't craft this. No. What about this? Why didn't I craft this guy? Because of my poor, beautiful tentacles that I should probably just buy? Heart of Darkness, bone. Right, my bones were low at the time. What about this? That's easy. These only give 10 mastery? Why am I crafting these? What a waste. What a waste of resources, dude. Oh my God. Well, there go my golden souls, boys. But I got a mastery level. Oh, it was worth it. Nope. No, it wasn't. Oh, hey, I finally got to get rid of my stupid inert. Yay. Why does it let me craft this when I just spent? Okay. I think the UI is bugged. No, my inert geodes. What? Ew. Also, how do I like easily get these? I know that I have like the boxes. Which boxes is it? Is it the pressurized ones? Oh look, guys, I got a duck mount. Who cares? All right, let's take a peek before this all gets destroyed. Oh, we still got quite a few, or quite a few slots before it goes away. Oh look, this ally, a duck that does nothing. Cool. Stable portals. That's it. I knew I had like a ton of them. There we go. Thank God I can finally get some of these out of my inventory, dude. Oh, beautiful. Oh, now it shows the right amount of geode? Cool. Thank you, game. Ugh. I mean, whatever. I can afford it, so why not? I got plenty of these now. Starfire, like Skitterer or something? What is this now? Oh, Purifying Dragon Flame? What the? That's an awkward craft. What do these even cost? Oh, garbage? Oops, sorry, I threw up in my hands and now I have 2 of them. Inert Geode, yay. I'm so glad I can get these out of my stupid inventory. No! There's probably like some ships and crap I'm missing too, and it's like... My god, that was loud. What is this little cutums? Why do all of these cost the stupid inert geodes? Dear God. They just got obsessed with inert geodes, didn't they? Oh, no, I don't want to spend those Radiant Souls or my Ashen Souls. I might have screwed myself by crafting that stuff because there's still this idiot. Okay, I still got enough Ashen Souls, thank God. And that one's 15 Irradiant, so I should be okay, I think. I'm waiting to craft those after the dragon, is why. Oh, it's 50. Oh, never mind. I'm not that stupid. No, thank you. There goes my tentacles. I'm gonna have to actually buy some. That one at least gave 20 mastery. Bases of Flow? Where are those again? Oh, it's been a long time. It's in the joke crafting table, right? Nope. This one? Nope. Wait, where is it? Base of Flow is in the cube converter. Oh, cube converter, right. Sorry, I haven't used this in years. Not special blocks, stylish blocks, organic blocks. There it is. Why am I doing this? At least I can get those out of my inventory. That's the true thing that I'm winning from doing this, is just getting these items out of here, dude. What is this? What is it? Oh, it's a clock. Okay. I genuinely thought it was a pile of puke. See, 30 meteorite fragment, that's a little bit better than like 5,000 or whatever the hell it was. For that other mount. Like some of these crafting costs, they just lost their mind and accidentally, oops, and they added an R0. My tentacles, no. My somber souls, no. Oh. Oh, a kite. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. It costs prime blocks. Wow. Alright, what ships am I missing? The Red Lantern. Well, at least it's all cheap. Like, jeez. Some of them. Some of them are way too overpriced. Oh, there's a new... Oh, wait. Wait, why didn't I get this? Oh, because the positive karma, which thankfully I have a million of. Well, just enough, I should say. I didn't know there was a tatami dance pad. Give it to me. Heck yeah. What the hell? That's the stupidest crafting recipe I've ever seen. Alright, where's my tatami? There we go. Oh, yes. Beautiful, dude. Heck yeah. And the bonsai plants are dancing, which kind of goes completely against, like, everything that represents bonsai, but sure. Where are my note blocks at? Wait, do these both do the same thing, or no, it just glitched. What was it? 10 or 5 of each? Oh, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Was it 5 or 10? 10 each. Okay, so I have to craft 4 of them. Also, I know I'm getting a little bit behind on the comments, guys. I'm sorry. 3, 6, 9, 10. There we go. Means I'll still have to delete some of these. Okay, oh, you're already answering them, Osita. Thank you. Sorry, this is like really intense right now, you guys, so I really need to focus on clicking on these tiny little menus made from mice. That gives 50 mastery. Whoa, the Chaos Vault items. Oh, there should be like a million more items in here. Where's more Chaos Auras? Where's more wings? This is so sad. What were these again? Dear God. I mean, I've got like a bazillion Chaos just that I can open, so that's fine. Yellow fireworks. Where the hell do I craft yellow fireworks? These? Yeah, there we go. Wait, how many do I need? Oh my God, my brain. I'm assuming it was like 10. Yeah. That one I somehow still remembered. 10? 10? Why can I only craft one? Oh, because they... Wait, do they really take like an inventory slot each? No? Huh? Why can I only craft... Stop! Oh, white blocks. Okay. Where the heck is white? Did you check a mirror? Shut up. My game's crashing as fast as I can click play. Any advice? Uninstall. No, yeah, if it's constantly crashing, you might have to reinstall, like legit. That's all I can figure. Otherwise, if you're on PC, you have 2 options. There's Glyph Launcher or there's the Steam version of the game. So maybe one works better than the other. If you're on console, then it might just be an internal problem. Oh, cool. Stop now. Stop. Thank you. Thank you very much. I like how Patron like is supposed to give you fast crafting and stuff, and yet it still like just glitches out all the time. All right, what about this? The Chaos Fragment. I'm not gonna get that right now. What was that other weirdo item that I was missing? The one that cost like a bazillion meteorite. Oh my God, my eyes are glossing over. I can't see it. It's like looking at internet code. Like I can't. I'm done. I can't. Ugh. Thank you. Okay, cool, whatever. Did I get anything useful out of all that crap? Wow. Oh, that's geode. Oh my god, I got the duck. That's so cool. Just kidding. Alright, let's see. I crafted way too many things, didn't I? Yeah, because otherwise I'll never see these again once they get kicked out of this menu. Only a handful of things I want to look at here, but... Oh my god. Wait, isn't this like a Power Ranger thing? Kind of like it. Cool. Whatever. Trove book. I like it. It's like the wiki. Except it should be on fire. What am I looking at? Wait, Atro, can you get out of the way so that my camera angle, I don't have to readjust it all the time? Oh, ew, it's a fungus worm. Gross. Rolling scroll. Yes, I want that because that's a reference. The Geico lizard. Chaos Cruiser. Oh, it's just a reskin of B Yellows. Well, kind of. At least it looks different. Wait, is that VFX? It's not much of a trail, honestly. No budge cam setup right now because I'm charging my Pro controller. Actually, I think I can put it on. Should be strong enough. You guys are gonna never guess the pose that Bush is in right now. Wait till you see this. Dog cam gonna work? I swear it takes like a while to turn on. Anyway, we can look at more things in the meantime. Oh, that one's kind of cool. Oh, okay, it's a plant. Then there's this abomination. The flatbread guy. Flaming fawn. Oh, that's... I kind of like that. Kind of reminds me of like the old school mouse, like the Pember and stuff. It's kind of neat. Who am I kidding? I'm never gonna ride it again. I like that. Yeah, I'll keep that hearted. A proper... Oh, I remember seeing this before. And I thought, oh, that looks cool. And then I didn't craft it because I didn't care. Ew. I mean, it's cool. It's got really nice color, but... It's so blocky. What? No, I don't want this stupid cheese kitty. What the heck kind of stats are those? Oh, that's the allies now. A snake. A little wizard? What is that? Can this Hori camera turn on? We're crying out loud, dude. You know what? I'm just gonna leave dog cam on and just hope that one day it turns on. What is that? Is that like a witch? Kinda like it. A cube. Wow. Little lion guy. That looks delicious. Don't you want to just grab it by the tail and whip it around until its guts fall out and then eat it? Is that Crybaby? Weeping? Kind of like that. Oh, there's the Mastery Duck guy. Okay, it's pretty big. And it makes me think of Untitled Goose Game, so I like it. Balefire Chicken, sure, whatever. Gross Scorpion Spider Thing, sure, whatever. Larva, sure, whatever. And that's kind of inventive. Little Skull Pirate guy, kind of like him. Okay. It's kind of cute. Kind of makes me want to mod it into Baby Leon. Billy the Kid. Okay. Sunglasses. Teddy bear. Bird brain. Another clock. Koala. An enemy. A book. A dark core. Gross. I like it. Disgusting. I also like it. Oh, this thing came with a sale. Okay, cool. Then there's the piano mag rider, but I want the tatami. And then there's whatever this is. Ooh, oh. Oh, it doesn't have enough VFX for it, but otherwise that is a very slick looking mount. What is this boat? Is this like a Chinese New Year boat or something? It looks kind of cool, I guess. What am I doing? Well, that was cool. Anyways, back to my usual things that I always use, because I'm never going to end up swapping off any of these unless they end up having like cosmetic mounts. Still, some of those were neat, but I don't know. What else were we doing? Let me see. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's like 2:30. I'd love to keep playing. Genuinely, I'm having a good time. But I don't think there's anything else for me to really chase right now other than just more stupid Phoenix modes, which... bleh. And I've also been up since 7 in the morning, so I should be responsible and get to bed. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. Always fun. Funner, I should say, when you guys are here. Screw Hightail for being canceled. Leave a like on YouTube, follow on Twitch. For Twitch, I keep that stream rolling for a little bit longer just so I can see if there's anybody that I can raid. But for you guys on YouTube, have a good night.